possible. The mind enables the man to daydream while he is awake. At the same time, when the physical body is inactive and as good as dead as during sleep, the mind still keeps on working overtime in an imaginary world of dreams and goes from one place to another actively as if it was living in a physical world. Listen. This is the first sutra, and I gave you the translation. Now, I'll decode it, give you the deeper insights. First thing you need to know, in Paramadvaita, your manas becomes manonmani. When your Atma becomes Paramatma, your manas becomes manonmani. When your body becomes Kailasa, when your mind becomes Manasarovar. Understand, your mind has a power to manifest anything you want. Mishandled, unhandled, abused, it can bind you, suffocate you. Handled, used consciously, it can manifest anything you want. Mana, unmana, becomes manonmani. Mind moved more and more towards consciousness manifests the Paramashiva's manonmani Shakti, the pure will. Suddha Shiva manifests Suddha Shakti through your mind. Listen. During the waking time, waking state of consciousness, your mind goes to places where your body, physical body, is unable to reach. It has so much of power, it can take you anywhere and give you the experience of that place. I'll give you a very simple process to prove the power of your mind. Just meditate, cognize, decide you are above the atmosphere of the earth, in the zone where there is no gravity, where there is no atmosphere, the pure silence. Just visualize for few minutes. Your mind can actually take you there. Make you experience the sound of the cosmos, anahata dvani, unstruck sound. In your waking state or in your dream state, it can travel to so many places. In waking state, it goes as per your will presently. In the dream state, it goes as per your earlier programming. In the waking state, if you are not able to move your mind as per your will, then you are in dreaming waking state. Means much of your earlier programming is disturbing you so much. Your attention span has reduced to dreaming waking state. If it reduces,
Nithyanandam, Kailasa welcomes you all to the Nityotsava celebrations. Puja is where we mirror our brains with the powerful neurological activity of the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Shri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, who is the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva. Here, in this auspicious moment of space time, through this puja, we will access the higher vertical time zones. Let us now offer our heartfelt gratitude and devotion to the supreme pontiff of Hinduism and all his deities in Kailasas around the world.
ॐ सहस्रदलपङ्कजे सकलशीतरश्मिप्रभं वराभयकराम्बुजं विमलगन्धपुष्पाम्बरं प्रसन्नवदनेक्षणं सकलदेवतारूपिणं स्मरेच्छिरसि हंसकं तदभिमानपूर्वं गुरुम् अथ धूपः ॐ दशाङ्गं गुग्गुलोपेतं सुगन्धं च सुमनोहरम् आघ्रेयः सर्वदेवानां धूपोऽयं प्रतिगृह्यताम् श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः धूपमाघ्रापयामि अथ दीपः ॐ साज्यं त्रिवर्ति संयुक्तं वह्निना योजितं मया ग्रहाणमङ्गलं दीपं त्रैलोक्यतिमिरापहम् श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः दीपं सन्दर्शयामि अथ नैवेद्यम् ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणीम् अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि नैवेद्यानन्तरमाचमनं समर्पयामि नीराजनम् ॐ साङ्ग्रहण्येष्ट्यायजते इमां जनतां सङ्गृह्णानीति द्वादशारत्नीरशना भवति द्वादशमासा संवत्सरः संवत्सरमेवावरुन्धे पौंची भवति पूर्वैमुञ्जाः ऊर्जमेवावरुन्धे चित्रानक्षत्रं भवति चित्रं वा एतत्कर्म कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि श्री सर्वदेवदेवी स्वरूपाय भगवते श्री नित्यानंद परमशिवाय नमः कर्पूरनीराजनं सन्दर्शयामि रक्षां धारयामि शोणाद्रीशावताराय ज्योतिस्तंभस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् तत्त्वज्ञानप्रदाताय नित्यानन्देश्वररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मूलप्रकृतिरूपाय परमशिवशक्तिस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् दण्डत्रिशूलहस्ताय कालकालस्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् आदिपूज्याय देवाय सकृत्पूर्णत्वरूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सर्वाभयविनाशकाय शत्रुसंहाररूपिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् योगपट्टाभिषिक्ताय राजसन्न्यासधारिणे श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् सार्वभौमैकपत्याय राजराजार्चिताय च श्रीकैलासप्रधानाय नित्यानन्दाय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् कल्पवृक्षाय मङ्गलम् ज्ञानदायिने परमशिवाय श्रीनित्यानन्देश्वराय मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् श्रीविद्याम्बायै मङ्गलम् कामदायिन्यै सर्वमङ्गलदात्री नित्यानन्देश्वर्यै मङ्गलम् मङ्गलम् गुरुदेवाय मोक्षमूलाय मङ्गलम् परमावताराय नित्यानन्दाय गुरवे मङ्गलम् हरिः ॐ तत्सत् सर्वम् भगवत् श्रीनित्यानन्दपरमशिवपादुकार्पणमस्तु ॐ नित्यानन्दम्
Dreaming state itself. If you are able to retain your attention span consciously, to manifest that state you want to manifest through the conscious cognition. As I gave you the example now, if you can sit and consciously cognize, you are above the atmosphere of the earth, beyond the gravitation space, the gravity power, beyond the gravity, just with the cosmos, with the pure anahata dvani, unstruck sound. If you have the attention span to consciously cognize and feel that in your inner space, you are in waking state. If your attention span is getting disturbed, your consciousness, your conscious cognition is not that powerful, then you are between the waking and dreaming state. It's called waking dreaming. Swapna Jakrat. If you lose the attention span completely, people lose it due to overuse of social media and too much of screen time. Scrolling. How many of you in your dream also saw you are scrolling? If you have seen, even in your dream, you are scrolling, then you are losing your attention span. You are moving to Swapna Jakrat. dreaming waking state even while you are awake. Coffee can help only temporarily, not permanently. Meditation can help permanently. Meditation can just expand your attention span, your ability to consciously cognize. Mana unmana means moving the mind towards the consciousness, source of consciousness, makes your attention span high, raises you from dreaming waking to waking. And if you continue to move yourself, then from waking you move to the awakened Turiya state. In the next 6 sutras, Mahadeva gives more detailed understandings. Yat chakratu Duramutaiti daivam tadusuptasya tadaivaiti Durangamam jyotisham jyotiregam tanme manaha shivasangalpamastu. I'll explain few more things Paramashiva reveals in this Sivasangalpa Upanishad. Your mind is given to you as the Antakarana, one of your Indriyas, to make you live happily, blissfully, to make your life a celebration. One of the most important competence you are asked to build in Sanatana Hindu Dharma is always build liberating cognitions. I was talking to one of my disciples. She's from Malaysia. She was expressing her fears, which was unnecessary. Like a fears which is never going to manifest. Because she's from Malaysia, that background, I asked her only one thing. See, you are from Malaysia. If you think, if I do all these activities, I'll get Datin title. Datto Datin is the title given as a social honor in Malaysia. Datto Datin title. If you do this wrong activities, you will end up in jail. If you are constantly meditating in your mind, if I do all these great activities, I will become Datto or Datin. You will be flowing towards that. If you constantly remember somebody who is in prison, prisoners, or the fellow who has become druggy, who failed in his life, if you think, and oh, will I also become like that? Will I also become like that? Will I also become like that? Then you are naturally going to flow in that direction, end up as a druggie or in jail. Your mind is capable of building anything you want. It just clicked with that person. Yes. Why am I triggering the fears which may never happen? And when you come to a conclusion, whatever may be the reason, even if by accident, some reason, if I was put in prison, I cannot handle this anymore. No, no. When you tie yourself, when you allow your mind to destroy yourself, when you allow your mind to suffocate yourself, either you escape from one situation to another, one place to another. When you feel you escaped already many times and you can't escape anymore, when your mind has suffocated you too much, then you try to escape from life itself. Depression, drug, death, anything. Attracting accidents, destroying whatever you built in your life, anything. Due to the fears. Listen. When you lose the attention span, your fears take over your mind and you become demon. When you increase the attention span through the conscious cognition, you can see your mind can build anything you want. You get so much confidence. Towards the life. You become Manon Mani. The essence is more extravert, more you lose the attention span, more your anxieties will take over you, more you will be bound by your own mind. Whenever people suffocate themselves, the first thing I tell them, drop all the device. Drop the stupid cell phone, all the device, which is the source of your anxiety, which is the cause of reduction in your attention span. Which is the reason for the suffocation, the bondage you create for yourself. I tell you, if you can sit, consciously cognize the space above the atmosphere, earth as atmosphere, beyond the atmosphere, cognize that space and the anahata dvani, the unstruck sound, able to experience it, you will see so much of the bondages you created on you breaks. You become free. The more your attention span expands through your conscious cognition, the more suffocations drop. The lesser your attention span is, naturally your mind will not allow you to have the conscious cognitions. Not only this one, this one samyama I gave you. Doing samyama on the space above the atmosphere is one of the samyama to experience anagata dvani. There are almost, I can very comfortably say that at least 200 samyamas described in Patanjali Yoga Sutra and in Shiva Sutras. These two together, because Shiva Sutra itself has 112 samyamas, and Patanjali has more than that. Patanjali has maybe, I can say both put together, surely 200 samyamas. Any samyama expands your attention span, increases your competence of conscious cognizing. Any conscious cognition frees you from suffocation. All device addiction leads to loss of attention span, development of life negativity. Further, it leads to delusion. I wanted to repeat. When you are deluded, you lie to others, and if they are not believing you, you get angry on them. Because so strongly you started believing your lies, when someone does not believe what you believe, you get angry on them. When your anxieties raise to the level of delusion, suffocates you, the decisions you make are sure destroyer of your life. So, during the time anxiety becoming delusion, you should focus on developing conscious cognition and let the suffocations become irrelevant. Wait till those suffocations die. Don't try to do 2 minutes meditation of conscious cognition and wait and see whether suffocation disappeared. No. That is like the monkey which tried to dig the mango seed and see every day whether it has sprouted or not. I used to tell a monkey story. The master had 3 monkeys. He gave one mango to the first monkey and said, grow mango tree out of it. That fellow just ate and threw the seed and went away. He called the second monkey and said, grow the mango tree out of it. That fellow swallowed the seed also, and he was waiting for the tree to sprout from his stomach. Then the third monkey came. This time master gave a clear instruction. Hey, you have to dig a pit, put the seed and water every day. And that monkey was very obediently doing it. Even after 3 months, the seed has not sprouted or the tree has not happened. Master called the monkey and asked, "Why? What happened? Did you do what I said?" Monkey said, "Yes, master. I planted the seed. Religiously, I am pouring water. I even brought little fertilizers." And master asked, "Why it is not sprouting? Why the tree is not happening?" Monkey said, "I also don't know, master. Every morning, I dig it and check whether the tree has come out. It's not coming. Have little patience. Do conscious cognition. That is what is exactly samyama. I should say the word samyama can be translated into conscious cognizing. Conscious cognizing is samyama. The samyama technique can be called as consciously cognizing technique. Conscious cognition. The Sanskrit is impossible to translate by the unenlightened minds. Only if you know thoroughly exactly what that sutra means, you will be able to translate that. Listen, that is why the Sampradaya Pata, listening to the Shastras in a very traditional Sampradaya way is needed. You need to know the Vyakarana. You need to study the basic scriptures to understand the each Vakya, even how to separate the words and make meaning out of it. I don't know how many of you know. If you ask the people who read Sankarabhashya, how many Brahma Sutras, they will say 555. If you ask Sribhashya, the Ramanuja Sampradaya, they will say no, 535. You may be wondering, hey, Bhashya, commentary can differ. How can Sutra itself differ? Because the way they break the words, the way they add the words, the number of Sutra itself differs. You will be shocked. There is a Sampradaya which makes Brahma Sutra into 700 sutras. You need to study in a proper Sampradaya. Only then you will know the complete meaning, the context, and what the Sutrakara is trying to explain, what the Bhashyakara is trying to explain, and if there is a Vartika or Tika, what is Vartikakara trying to explain, what the Tikakara is trying to explain. If you know that whole Sampradaya, then translating is possible, not otherwise. The word samyama, the best translation will be conscious cognitions or conscious cognizing process. samyama expands your attention span and makes the mana unmana happens. The mind moving towards consciousness, raising its frequency. The mind gets trained. Training of the mind, enabling various competence of your mind available to you is what is real education. Your mind has many competence. Making all those competence available to you is the real education. Conscious competence. If you build, you can never be put in suffering. See, Tirunavukarasa Swamigal, he was put in jail. Sitting in, it's not ordinary jail, it's called Sunnambu Kalavai. He was put in a jail and the jail whole room was covered by the limestone and the fire was put. He sings, sitting in that, Masil Veenayum Malai Madhyamum Veesudhendralum Vingilavenilum Moosu Vandarai Poigayum Bonrade Eesan Endai Enayadi Nizhale Masil Veenayum Malai Madhyamum Veesudhendralum Vingilavenilum Moosu Vandu Arai Poigayum Bonrade Eesan Endai Enayadi Nizhale. He had the conscious competence to meditate on Masil Veenai, the pure Veena sound. Masil Veenayo, Malai Madhyamo, the evening moon. Veesudhendralo, the breeze. Vingilavenilo, spring. Moosu Vandarai Poigayo, the lotus pond where the bees, after drinking the honey in the lotus, creating a sound of the Brahmari. This is the way the Paramashiva's feet is. Just his cognition, his body never got burnt, and that whole Sunnambu Kalavai, that lost all the fire. Masil Veenayum, Malai Madhyamum, Veesu Tendralum, Vingilavenilum, Moosu Vandarai Poigayum Ponrade, Eesan Endai Enayadi Nizhale. See the kind of the conscious cognition he is able to manifest when he was put in the jail and literally burnt with the limestone. Mind, when it reaches towards consciousness, capable of anything. when I was put in jail illegally, all those police people and those jail in charges, and after I came out, even the media repeatedly asking, how is it, Swamiji? One jailer told me that he is working in jail for many years. He said he has jailed many celebrities, VIPs, political leaders. He says, within 24 hours, the glow in their face and the confidence, everything will disappear. Swamiji, within a week, they will be like a dead body. How you are just shining, Swamiji. The day before I was getting released, he asked me. I smiled and said, இது எங்க அப்பன் சொத்துரா, அப்பரின் சொத்து. என் அப்பன் சொத்தை அப்பர் அனுபவித்தார், அப்பர் சொத்தை நான் அனுபவிக்கின்றேன். Means, I told him, this is the conscious competence, can never be suffocated by any external situations. Paramashiva's feet, ஈசன் எந்தை இணையடி நீழல். Upper திருநாவுக்கரசர் inherited and he enjoyed. I am inheriting it from திருநாவுக்கரசர் and I am enjoying. When I came out of the prison, the media was, you can see the media reports, they were writing, oh, he looks like as if he went for a pilgrimage and came out. No suffering, pain, nothing in his face. You just need to know this one sutra. Yad jakrado duramutaiti daivam tadusuptasya tataivaitihi durangamam jyotisham jyotiregam tanme manasiva sangalpamastu. The power of mind, power of conscious cognition, nothing in the outer world can suffocate you. And if your attention span is low, your mind is not in your control, you are in the dreaming waking state or in the lower end of the dreaming state, even if you are in heaven, everything is given to you, you will be suffocating yourself, imagining the hell. Oh, it may happen, what will happen to me? It may happen, what will happen to me? It may happen, what will happen to me? If you are conscious competence is low, if your attention span is low, your conscious cognizing capacity is low, just by one word, it may, you will be in hell, suffocating, destroying your life. But your conscious competence is high. Even in May, I was put in jail illegally in May during the summer. Even in May, nothing suffocated me. With high conscious competence, even in May, I didn't suffer. when you lose the conscious competence, when you never built conscious cognizing power, just by it may, you will suffocate yourself and destroy yourself. Listen to these truths deeply. Build the power of conscious cognizing ability. You can manifest any power you want. I don't know how many of you know this whole power manifestation science, organizing all the kriyas and techniques and methods. I did it during the time I was illegally imprisoned because the whole day was available to me. I don't have to spend time in meeting people and all that. So I sat and started organizing, cognizing, downloading, penning down all the 108 kriyas. Everything I organized during the time I was kept illegally in prison. That's why the moment I came out, I started releasing all that immediately. Understand? Just these few truths Paramashiva reveals in this Sivasankalpa Upanishad can change the very flow of your existence. I'll continue to expand the further sutras in the next satsangs. In Paramashiva program, I am seeing day by day people are developing the larger attention span, more conscious cognizing capacity, especially when they talk to others, start enriching and causing. See, enriching and causing is nothing but having your attention span even when they try to distract you. When external situations distract you, having your attention span, conscious cognition focused, and repeatedly manifesting it. With every enriching and causing, your conscious cognition capacity is increasing, your attention span is increasing, you are liberating yourself from limited cognitions. Paramashiva is on-the-job training, not like separate theory, then practical. No. On-the-job training, competence-based education. Education building competence. The whole modern day education is competition-based education. It builds you to compete. But finally, if you see, no competence is built. But conscious-based education is competence building education, not competition building education. Competence building education. Here, degrees don't matter. In Kailasa, no degree matters. Conscious competence matters. People always try to use, when I say, see, when I make some decision, because they have not built the conscious competence, if I make decision, they try to blame, no. Because I don't have education, I have been removed from this job. No. Because you have not built competence, you are moved out. Not because you don't have education. Education doesn't build anything. Conscious competence is life. I have always seen people who say, no, let me go and study. Many times these Gurukul kids, because they are so lazy to build the competence, they use education. I want to go and study. These Indian parents are such. I should say that losers. They are so addicted to certification education, the competition based education, even though they know it does not build competence, they are addicted to it. So they also encourage. Finally, the education institutions become rich by you getting educated. Nothing else happens. The only thing happens through the competition based education, certification based education is the education institutions become rich. That's all. Competence, the conscious competence is life. In Paramashivoham, I am seeing people evolving conscious competence and on-the-job training. The competence building education is happening. I am so happy about it. Whole Paramashivoham program is going in right direction. Many times I see this whole funny thing happening. People who have big certificates, many doctorates, people who are with big certificates, all of them are sitting in Paramashivoham program. And who is running the whole program? Nithyananda and Tattvapriya, who have no certificate. And who is guiding them to run the program? Nithyananda, who has no certificate. 3 high school dropouts, not even high school graduates, running the program where everyone is at least graduate and 90% of them are postgraduates. Some of them are doctorates, and I'm telling you, certificates have become almost irrelevant to life. Irrelevant to life. Same way I have also seen the so-called many Gurukul kids who say, oh, I want to study, who escape. They neither build even the certificate-based education, because it's mostly to escape from competence building. They use education and disappear, run away, escape, and there also they won't do anything. Because the whole problem is escapism. That is their main problem. And even if some few, one or two study, they don't build any competence. Finally, you come to Paramashivoham program, get trained by Gurukul kids. Who trains them? At least Nithyananda and Tattvapriya went to school for few years. To tell you honestly, I never even went to school. Forget about graduating. Never went to school. Genius are those who survived competition-based education. If someone becomes genius, we should give him the title survivor of competition-based education, survivor of certification-centric education. Not because of certification-based education. In spite of certificate-based education, they have become genius. I'm so happy seeing so much of conscious competence is getting built for each one in the Paramashivoham. I tell you, all those in the Paramashivoham, be very clear. When you go back, you will be 100 times more successful in your business, in your career, in your relationships. Because once the conscious competence is built, you can use it for your dharma, artha, kama, moksha, everything. You will be successful in everything. Blessings to all those in Paramashivoham program. And welcome to all those who have signed up, nominated themselves as the Rajya Sabha members of Kailasa, who are attending the Paramashivoham next batch, January 13th to February 14th, and the next batch, February 14th to March 15th. So, with this, I bless you all. Be blissful.
If you found this video entertaining, entraining, and enlightening,
take a moment to like, share, and subscribe.
and don't forget to hit the bell icon.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, oh, oh. Paramashivasya Mahasadashivamurte Paramavatare Maya Bhavatvyah Sarvebhyah Paramadvaitasya Asidiyate. Paramashiva Paramburulin Paramavalipadana மகா சதாசிவ மூர்த்தியாக உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் பரமாத்வைதத்தை அருளி ஆசீர்வதிக்கின்றேன். As the ultimate manifestation of Paramashiva's Mahasadashiva Murti, I bless you all with Paramadvaita. Paramashivoham program level 1, level 2, level 3 for all of you. Today I initiate intense Kundalini awakening. Om, Om, Om. All the Paramashivoham program level 2 participants, you will experience the power of integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching. All the Paramashivoham program level 3 participants, I shower you all with Paramadvaita, with Paramashiva, and experience spontaneous, simultaneous, supralogic of Mahasadashiva Murti. You will experience Brahmanda in Pindanda. Focus on the source of your first person. You will experience Brahmanda in Pindanda. Now I'll initiate all the new Kailasavasis waiting for initiation. Krama Brahmacharya, Apat Sannyasa, Naishtika Brahmacharya, Gurukul, Grihastha, all the orders and all the Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Sarvanyapita Kartas, Sarvanyapita Adishwars, Sarvanyapita intention, Sarvanyapita manifestors, Sarvanyapita intention, Sarvanyapita manifestors, Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Sarvanyapita Karta manifestors, Sarvanyapita Kartas, Sarvanyapita Ishwar manifestors, and Sarvanyapita Ishwars. My blessings to all of you. All of you listen. Now the biggest subject, talk of the town is, how will Kailasa run without tax? How will Kailasa run without police? Listen carefully. I'll give you few reasons why I decided to run Kailasa without policing. First thing, my deep trust on Paramashiva manifesting in me, my Paramashivatva. And when this experience is transmitted, those awakened individuals, how they cognize life and live life. My trust, Shraddha to my Paramashivatva and my Shraddha on your Paramashivatva gave me the guts to decide, gave me the courage to decide. Kailasa can be run without police and jail, just through the spiritual guidance, training, evolving. So understand, last 40 years, I should say my first 16 years, I will call it as a training period because I was under my gurus. When they all sat in Jiva Samadhi, Mahasamadhi, I started working with public. So 1994 to 2024, last 30 years, intensely working with people from all culture, all different religion, race, caste, creed, gender, from all backgrounds, working with human beings from every continent of the world, every country of the world, every corner of the world. I have developed a powerful methodology to transform any being and transmit this Paramashivatva to any being. Listen. I am 47. Take that first 16 years as a training period. I was under my gurus. After my gurus did my Yoga Pattabhishekam and sat in Samadhi from 1994 to till now, 2024, 30 years, non-stop, continuously, day in and day out, without a single day vacation, focused. My commitment, intense, sincere hard work with human beings gave me guts, courage, strength to trust this great science of Paramashivatva. Shraddha on my Paramashivatva, Shraddha on the system's ability to transmit this experience to any being. When that experience is transmitted, how every being starts operating, an inspired, transformed, excited being. How he works, cognizes himself and operates. After thoroughly studying, I am giving you some of the ultimate truths, conclusions I have arrived. Fundamentally, people are good. Listen, fundamentally, human beings are good. It is the ecosystem in which they are placed in destroys them. So any mess up, mistake, crime, criminal negligence, any of it is because of the ecosystem. So understand the fundamental truths. If someone sacrifices their time, treasure, talent, creates the positivity, positive ecosystem through the intense tapas, through their competence to transmit this experience to others. Listen. If one person through intense tapas decides to sacrifice everything, and develops competence to transmit this Paramashivatva experience to others, and creates an ecosystem, human beings not only does not need policing, punishments, not only they will be crime free, they will teach the world, set a trend for a crime free community, crime free society. I am repeating. Last 40 years, a whole generation of Hindus sacrificed their time, treasure, talent along with me. Actually, in this generation, Hindus, I should add my gurus also. My gurus also sacrifice their time, treasure, talent, everything to train me, evolve me, teach me. I tell you, the sincere training each one of my gurus gave me, I still remember my guru, one of my acharya, Panduranganar, he taught me Adishaivam and the whole tradition of the Adishaivam. He will usually sit and give lectures, classes in Tiruvannamalai temple every day, almost every day. And whenever there is a large crowd, he will always make me sit next to him in the stage to help him, assist him, to sing along with him. Whenever he sees a large crowd attending the session, suddenly he will act as if he has a little throat glitch and tell me, now you speak. Then immediately I will start sitting, small boy, with all the full vibhuti, kumkum, rudraksha, and whatever I heard and memorized, I'll start repeating. He will listen everything patiently. After the satsang is over, naturally people will appreciate for a small kid sitting and talking elaborately all the big philosophies and principles. He will be so happy. He will ask me to give vibhuti. for all those devotees and participants who come for the satsang. So when we are coming back from the temple, he will speak very well. All the throat glitch, cough, nothing will be there. I asked him, what happened to your throat glitch? What happened to your throat pain? You are talking so well now. He will laugh. I clearly understood, to give me confidence of speaking in public, to give me courage to explain these truths, to encourage me, to inspire me, to excite me. He will go to any extent. Constantly remembering only about grooming me. There is no selfishness or self-pride or I am on the stage, I should occupy everything. No. Such great personality. He has written 100 books. All of you should know. 100 books he has written, and he has also made an organization to print all those 100 books free of cost and distribute left, right, center. His whole house full of research material. Everything about the Adishaivam. Agamas, Puranas, Arunachala Purana, and not only the research material like a olden times palm leaf and then modern time books, printed books, and between the palm leaf and book printing, there was something like a thick paper in which they will write by hand. And they will cover the whole thing with a red cloth and open the red cloth and read. That kind of collections, manuscripts you call it. And his own researches, conclusions. I have seen some of the scripts or the writings which he has done, detailing elaborately. He has done so much research on temples, Adishaiva, tradition, agamas, everything. Such great personality, but always focused on grooming me, training me, evolving me. Absolutely unselfish. Here is the photograph. You can see him. Absolutely unselfish. Extremely dedicated. You can see his photograph here. Every day, his house and the temple was 3 kilometer distance. Even during his old age, not only he will try to come by cycle or sitting behind somebody's two-wheeler or by walk, 3 kilometers, 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 he will come. In temple, he had a regular tradition of chanting the Devaram, Tiruvasagam, the traditional chants. He will finish that. Then come and sit and start giving classes. Sometimes no one will come, only I will be sitting. But just for me, he will come. It is like one generation sacrifice themselves in training me and along with me. I tell you, that is why when I say always, it comes like 40 years, 40 years. Because my gurus also have sacrificed themselves for me. My gurus working on me, transmitting this Paramadvaita Anubhuti and knowledge, both. And after they sat in Jiva Samadhi, I started working. All these put together, almost 40 years, little roughly this side and that side, 40 years. Working with millions of people from all over the world, from all creed, caste, religion, race, gender, all backgrounds, all nationalities. I have come to a clear understanding. Fundamentally, human beings are good. We just need to awaken that goodness in them, awaken the consciousness in them, awakened being, inspired being, conscious being, not only will not commit crimes, they will set a trend for crime-free society. It is my deep Shraddha, unshakable Shraddha on Paramashivatva. Listen, my unshakable Shraddha on Paramashivatva. My unshakable Shraddha on the ability to transmit this experience, and my deep Shraddha on those transformed human beings' behavior gave me the guts to create an ecosystem where spiritual dharma shastras are enough to live as a society. It is the ecosystems create mess. If the ecosystem is built on somebody's tyaga, I tell you, the tyaga needed to build the ecosystem is relentlessly, tirelessly, without giving up on, continuously explaining to people, guiding people, repeating the instructions till it gets into their listening. Even my enemies will accept I am very good at that. Even the traitors and enemies of me and Kailasa will accept I am very good at tirelessly, relentlessly working, guiding, inspiring, transforming human beings. I might have spent 10 years guiding, inspiring, transforming, building one person. Along with him, the department, ministry was managing. But for some reason, if replacement is needed, when the next person comes, from scratch I'll start the instructions, building that person and the department back. Tirelessly, relentlessly, unaware of any boredom, absolutely fresh, with the beginner's mind. I'll start from scratch. I tell you, I still remember one of the anti-Hindu element is not my sympathizer or a disciple, devotee. It's an anti-Hindu element, came just to do some destruction, blackmailing in 2003, almost 20 years back, 19-20 years back. After studying thoroughly, he wrote an abusive article. He wanted to destroy. That was his purpose. But the article, without even his knowledge, he documents few things. He says, after studying him thoroughly for 1 year, day in and day out, being around him, he was there around me for more than 1 year, 24 hours. I found one thing. Nithyananda, he writes, Nithyananda has an unshakable trust on his experience and the Shastra Pramana of Hinduism, which authenticates his experience. So, future he is going to be a powerful Hindu leader. He was actually a different religion, means anti-Hindu force, and he wrote, he wrote about me that because I am going to revive Sanatana Hindu Dharma in a large scale, all the anti-Hindu elements should gang up now and destroy him, or it will be too late. Before is known to the world, finish him off, or it will be too late. That was the article he wrote. I tell you, his purpose may be wrong, but his assessment was right. He told clearly, at that time itself, the biggest strength of Nithyananda is his unshakable Shraddha in his Anubodhi of Paramadvaita and his unshakable Shraddha in the Shastras, Shastra Pramanas. Validating his Anubodhi. I tell you, the biggest strength I have is my Shraddha towards my Paramadvaita Anubodhi and my Shraddha on Shastra Pramanas and last 30 years of my experience, expertise I developed by working with millions of people from various backgrounds and cultures gives me the confidence, guts to build a nation with Dharma Shastras as the core strength. By now, after being attacked, persecuted so much, abused, persecuted, every form of persecution, all. After all this, with the grace of Paramashiva, I have developed some kind of an expertise to see through and evolved a pakka, perfect system to transform anyone and also the team to hold this ecosystem. Ultimately, to create a crime-free society, all we need is somebody who sacrifices his time, treasure, talent and continuously guiding people, inspiring people, exciting people to live an enlightened life, to live enlightened life, to be focused on enlightened life. And I am ready to do that sacrifice. Track record shows I have already done that sacrifice for last 30 years minimum. And I am successful in creating the ecosystems in multiple countries, which is still standing tall even after so much persecution from various anti-Hindu elements. Hey, listen, being my devotee, part of my Kailasa is never easy or socially fashionable. People face so much attacks, abuses, especially female members of my Sangha, called all kinds of names. So much attack is done on them. but I am seeing them standing tall, strong, powerful, holding on to my mission and message, the vision of Kailasa. I tell you, with all this, I got the Shraddha to create a society where Dharma Shastras are enough. Dharma Shastras have strength to be the jurisprudence to transform people. People are matured enough to take the responsibility. Once awakened, people are matured enough to take the responsibility for the collective integrity, collective responsibility. That is why I decided our ecosystem will be Dharmashastra centric. Manuvadi Dharmashastras centric as the jurisprudence. And the next question, big talk of the town, how can he run the nation without tax? Hey, listen again. Plus 30 years of my mission, I am seeing my trust, Shraddha on my Anubhuti, and when this Anubhuti is transmitted to people, translates into various benefits in people's life, in their lives, they voluntarily contribute. We do not have like a systematic structure. Whatever you earn, give 10% tithing. The tradition of tithing, or we do not have whatever you earn, give 1%, 2%, 3%. We do not have any of that tithing structure. But voluntarily, millions around the world, when they see the transformation I cause in their life, the wealth they are showered, the blessings with which they are showered, out of overflowing devotion and gratitude, they are contributing. And Kailasa is functioning. I tell you, I decided to go for abolition of all types of taxes in Kailasa. Made it as a tax-free, just donation-based economy. One important reason, my Shraddha to Paramashiva's blessings, the way he manifests in me, my Shraddha to the Paramadvaita Anubhuti, and my Shraddha on my disciples' devotion and gratitude. When they are transformed, when they are showered with wealth, when Paramashiva gives them everything, how they react, reciprocate with their overflowing gratitude, I am seeing. My Shraddha on Paramashiva, my Shraddha on Paramadvaita experience, my Shraddha on my ability to transmit that experience to all of you, my Shraddha on Paramashiva's ability to bless you all with wealth, my Shraddha on all of your devotion and gratitude and how you all react and respond when Paramashiva showers everything on all of you. All this Shraddha put together is the reason why I decided to go for tax-free economy, tax-free nation without any form of tax, just voluntary contributions and donations. Last 30 years, Paramashiva is running it successfully, making it happen. Apart from all the attacks, all the persecution attempts from all corners, Paramashiva is standing tall, manifesting, making it happen. When something is so successful, why will I not continue to continue? Why will I change it? Paramashiva is real. Paramashiva Jnana is real. Paramashiva Vijnana is real. Paramadvaita Anubhuti is real. My Paramadvaita Anubhuti is real. The Guru Parampara which kept alive Paramadvaita Anubhuti and Paramashiva Jnana, Paramashiva Vijnana from Paramashiva to me is real. When this experience is transmitted, all those disciples, devotees who received this experience from me are real. Their devotion, trust, gratitude towards me and my Guru Parampara is real. Because all these are real, Kailasa became real. I trust in your goodness. I trust in your Shraddha. I trust your devotion. I trust your deep gratitude. I trust your conscious awakening. Here I rest my arguments. You may think, how after being beaten so much with enemies, traitors, all kinds of people, internal, external, how can Swamiji retain so much of love and trust on human beings? Hey, I tell you, I am not talking out of some blind spots or some fantasy or some delusion. No. I am talking to you something most practical. See, when someone is exploitative, abusive, evil, he creates that same vicious circle and same kind of a people, ecosystem, everything around him, and lives and dies in frustration. Even if the outer world, so-called wealth, name and fame, success, power, if all of that is gathered around him, he lives and dies in frustration, depression as evil. If someone decides to do tyaga, create tremendous love, compassion, knowledge-centric, enlightenment-centric civilization and sacrifices, he creates a powerful, virtuous circle. You are good. So when people come to you, they express goodness, and then you express more goodness, they express more goodness, then you express more goodness, they express more goodness. This is called virtuous cycle. I tell you, when you fall in love, even you will be shocked about yourself, how you are able to give so much. Even for you, it is unknown dimension. When you fall in love, you taste your sacrifice dimension and you feel, wow, even I can sacrifice. So love introduces the dimension even unknown to you, raises your trust to sacrifice, raises your confidence on yourself for tyaga. Even you discover your new dimension. Even an ordinary human love, falling in love with human being, can do this. You think Paramashiva's love is something less? Hey, Paramashiva's love enters into you like a spiritual tsunami, awakens so much of tyaga, exactly like Paramashiva. My Shraddha on Paramashiva, my Shraddha on Paramashiva's love for me, my Shraddha that Paramashiva is manifesting through me, my Shraddha that Paramashiva is able to awaken his love in all of you by pouring his love on all of you. My Shraddha, Paramashiva is able to create that virtuous cycle in you all. My Shraddha, Paramashiva is successful in creating this virtuous circle as an ecosystem. Is the reason I go for tax-free nation, police-free state. Paramashiva is real. I am repeating. Paramashiva is real. His revelations, Veda Agama, Paramashiva Jnana and Paramashiva Vijnana is real. His own descendants, revelations, Manuvadi Dharmashastras are real. His ability to be still available making himself relevant, his love for humanity, making himself available for humanity is real. The Guru Parampara from him, keeping this Paramashiva Jnana, Paramashiva Vijnana, Paramashiva Anubhuti, Paramatvaita Anubhuti, this Guru Parampara is real. And all of you who received this transformation, this Paramadvaita Anubhuti's glimpse and this Jnana Vijnana's glimpse in your life and seeing transformation, your transformation is real. As all of this is real, because of my Shraddha on all of this. I decided we will go for police-free state and tax-free nation. I tell you, I am repeating, each one of you are beings for me. I love you guys sincerely, consciously, from my core. You are not number for me. You are not client for me. You are not one more citizen for me. You are Paramashiva for me. You are potentially Paramashiva for me. You are Paramashiva in manifestation for me. And you are Paramashiva for me. I trust Paramashiva. I trust my Guru Parampara. I trust myself. I trust my ability to transmit this experience. I trust my Sishya Parampara. With this strength, I decided to go for no police, no tax as the policy for Kailasa. Inexhaustible trust, inexhaustible positivity, inexhaustible sacrifice, inexhaustible love, inexhaustible joy, inexhaustible inspiration. Along with inexhaustible inspiration, clear, practical, down-to-earth vision. I tell you, at least in 50 country prisons, we have conducted yoga meditation, transformation programs and transformed hardcore criminals, hardcore convicted criminals into transformed human beings. And after they are finished their sentences and came out, released from jail, they become such amazing beings. Not only they got absorbed into the society, they have started creating such positive ecosystems around them, demonstrating their transformation. Seeing all this for last 30 years, when we can go into the other countries, so many countries, prisons and transform hardcore convicted criminals, and some of them are serial offenders. Those kind of people we are able to transform by transmitting this superconscious awakening through yoga, meditation, and enlightenment science and Sanatana Hindu Dharma. Inside our ecosystem, can't we transform people? Hey. And after all, only those who have transformed through my initiation and experience are even going to apply and come and become citizens and settle down here. In the schools, you may need to teach the basic arithmetics and basic lessons. In the universities, you may not need all of that. You can just directly start teaching great theorems and theories and principles, philosophies. Same way, the people who are going to come and settle down in Kailasa have mastered these basic sciences like how the mind works and how your body mind works and how you are able to handle yourself and what all the things you can't handle yourself. You all know what you can handle yourself, what you can't handle yourself. When you need help from the ecosystem, what you can manage on your own, all of you know, the people who are coming. I trust their ability and their responsibility and their goodness. And above all, Paramashiva's grace and his ability to manifest through me and manifest as an ecosystem, and my ability to sit and relentlessly, tirelessly talk, guide, inspire, giving powerful cognitions, raising people, raising their awareness repeatedly. With all this strength, I am making Kailasa tax-free and police-free state and nation. All the devotees, disciples, I request all of you, those who are not coming and becoming Kailasa-vasis, even them, wherever you are, please start applying these principles which I am sharing in this satsang. You will really become an ecosystem for this virtuous circle. Just start working. People are coming and settling down in Kailasa. You understand and enjoy this ecosystem. Become part of this ecosystem. Celebrate. Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. When you protect the ecosystem, ecosystem protects you. Enjoy this life. But even those who are not able to come and settle down in Kailasa, who are in various places in your own country, in your own places, take this principle in your life, manifest this unending trust, relentless love, unending excitement, ultimate sacrifice for creating love, joy, bliss, peace, enlightenment, consciousness-centric team around you. Go on spending time, energy, time, treasure, talent, all these. After all, we are setting the Kailasa not just for ourselves, to show to the world model community. Panchayati system of Akada's Parampara, Anubhava Mandapa system of Veerashaiva Parampara Sampradaya, Devasiriya Mandapam system, which was in Tiruvarur, of Adishaiva Sampradaya, all these were successful administration systems, successful spiritual ecosystems. It is time, with Paramashiva's grace, we revive it and demonstrate it to the world. I am so happy to see every SJP intentions to Ishwar sitting all over the world. And Krama, Naishtika, Gurukul, Grihasthas sitting for initiation. I bless all the SJP intention to Ishwars. You will all be showered with wealth. Celebrate these truths I am revealing and radiate it wherever you are. I am talking to each one of you. Not just you contributing some donations to Kailasa, you taking these principles and living in your life, creating a beautiful ecosystem, creating this virtuous cycle in your life boldly, and creating this ecosystem around you. Is the ultimate benefit you can do to yourself and to Kailasa. So we will now move into initiation of the new Kailasavasis, Krama Brahmacharya, Apat Sannyasis, Gurukul. Every day we are getting thousands of applications. Continuously some 40-50 people are sitting and interviewing. Actually, we have made all the questionnaires through AI. Started giving the questionnaires through AI and interviewing. Oh God! I never expected this large interest from people from all over the world, from all cultures. I tell you. Actually, let me tell you the truths as it is. Kailasa, with its autonomous territory, was ready to receive people many years before. It was ready. I was delaying opening it because I wanted to develop competence for me. For sincere, intense, tyaga, for a very organized ecosystem. Some of the devotees may smile. You are saying, Swamiji, you are developing competence for yourself. I understand. Paramadvaita Anubhuti Paramashiva has given and he is manifesting. But working through AI, developing all the right questions, interviewing people, organizing data, this competence means making our inspiration into a functional structure. That competence developing took so many years. But even now I feel overwhelmed by the amount of people who want to come and settle down and be part of Kailasa. Oh God, I really thought if I delay the announcement, postpone the announcement, continuously tell I am opening and not announce, I am opening and not announce, people will lose interest. Like the story we have now, Panchatantra stories. Oh, tiger is coming, tiger is coming. If you say after 10th time, people will lose, nothing, leave it. They won't bother. It's not coming. So I was also thinking that same logic people will function after I announce 3-4 times and postpone, people will lose interest and we can have our small community and live. But now I am seeing what extraordinary interest. It is like thousands of applications every day. The whole interview structure, I made it into through AI. And even with that, it's overflowing, getting overwhelmed. Paramashiva's grace, good things are happening. Good. At least we are now organized and we have developed the competence to make our inspiration into an organized nation. Like how to give the preliminary, how to do the preliminary interview and what kind of people We want in Kailasa to keep the peace and happiness of the Kailasa and the crime-free atmosphere and happy enlightened society. The whole training we all, and AI has helped a lot. AI really helped us a lot in organizing ourselves as a nation. Thanks to AI. For helping us in various levels. I also sincerely recommend all the Kailasavasis who are coming, start working with AI. Get trained from now. Because the whole Kailasa is going to be just smart work, not hard work, smart work. Through AI. Everything. Other than your own yoga, spiritual practice, meditation, which you need to do and AI cannot do. But AI can inspire you and support you, monitor you and give a report back to you how you are doing. So that help we are taking from AI. Other than your spiritual practice, AI is going to do everything for everyone in Kailasa. So it is going to be AI nation. When you come and settle down, the only expertise you need is working with AI. Nothing else. We will also train you when you come to the Kailasa. But before even coming, you start from there itself, start working. Even the E-Kailasians, all the SJP intention to Ishwars, in your place, start working with AI to organize your life. It makes your life so well organized and easy. My blessing to all of you. Be blissful.
Nithyanandam, thank you for watching, and if you found the video enlightening,
please give it a like, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to stay connected with us.
don't forget to click the bell icon to receive the notifications.
श्रीकैलासोन्नतद्वादशान्तश्यामलापीठारूढ श्रीमीनाक्षिसुन्दरेश्वर भिन्नस्वरूप परशिवपुत्ररत्न
कुमार गुरुमण्यतुल्यावतार श्रीपार्वतीस्तन्यपानलब्धदिव्यज्ञान विश्रुतसकलनिगमागमसारभूत द्राविडवेदप्रवक्त्रे श्रीमत्परमशिवकरुणासमधिगतमुक्तामयचतुरश्रयान् गीयमान छत्रचामर श्रीचिह्नकाहलादिसमस्तबिरदावल्यलङ्कृत ज्ञानविज्ञानचक्रवर्ती सर्वजनसङ्घसद्यो निर्वाणदीक्षाव्ययापवर्गवर्ष विश्राण जीमूत परमतकलभकेसरी शैवसिद्धान्तस्थापनाचार्य श्रीराजाधिराज पाण्ड्यमहाराज गुरु क्षपणशाक्यादिमहान्धकारनिवारणज्ञानभानु वीक्षणानर्हार्हध्वजोच्छेदनपूर्वक श्रीमद्वृषभध्वजस्थापक शैवसमयकर्त्रे सर्वज्ञपीठारूढ श्रीजगद्गुरु श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धदेशिकस्वामि वागीशसुन्दरमाणिक्यवाचकस्वामिनाम् अवतारभूत श्रीज्ञानसम्बन्धस्वामि पुनरुद्धृत श्यामलापीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रिनवत्युत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान अरुणगिरियोगीश्वर परम्परागत अरुणाचल सर्वज्ञपीठ गुरुमहासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत काञ्ची कैलास सर्वज्ञपीठ त्रयस्त्रिंशदुत्तरद्विशततम गुरुमहासन्निधान नित्योत्सव नित्यमङ्गल नित्यकल्याण नित्यरजित कैलास परम्परागत आदिकैलास नित्यानन्दपीठ महासंस्थान महासिंहासन पीठकर्तः साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कैलास परम्परागत वैवस्वतमनु इक्ष्वाकु हरिश्चन्द्र भगीरथ श्रीरामचन्द्र शूरसेन इत्यादि अनवच्छिन्न सार्वभौम चक्रवर्ति परम्परागत चतुष्षष्टि योगिनी मण्डित चतुष्षष्टि सम्प्रदाय प्रवर्तक मनुधर्मशासन सूर्यवंश प्राप्त सर्वज्ञपीठ सुराङ्गी साम्राज्य मूर्धाभिषिक्त चूडामणे साक्षात् श्री परमशिव समुद्भूत कपिल महागुरु पुनरुद्धृत महानिर्वाणिपीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री महामण्डलेश्वर साक्षात् श्री परमशिव सिंहासनाभिषिक्त समस्त गणनायक श्री महागणपति समारंभ अनवच्छिन्न पीठाधीश्वर गुरु परंपरा प्राप्त अटल पीठ अष्टोत्तर सहस्र श्री अटल पीठाधीश्वर धर्म मुक्ति स्वर्गपुर स्वर्ण पीठ त्रयोविंश गुरु महासन्निधान कैलास परम्परागत आदिपीठ सर्वज्ञपीठ जगद्गुरो श्री कैलास पुनरुद्धारक श्री कैलास परमाचार्य श्रीमत्परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य वर्य सच्चिदानंद प्रणव स्वरूप श्रोत्रिय ब्रह्मनिष्ठ श्रीमज्जगद्गुरु श्रील श्री भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव श्री ज्ञान संबंध देशिक परमाचार्य स्वामिन् अत्रागत्य परिपाल्य च अस्मान् विज्ञान वितरणेन विजयी भव जय जय।